This week's episode of Bariatric TV is sponsored by Bariatric Advantage, the most complete line of micronutrient replacements specifically designed for the weight loss surgery patient. Help support the show by ordering your Bariatric Advantage products directly from the BTV e-store.
Hi, I'm Tony.
And I'm Linda. We're here again with another Freak of the Week.
More information on reconstructive surgery.
What can you do to help others?
And a great Chinese food recipe. Yep, I said Chinese food. Let's start things off with this week's Freak of the Week.
This week's freak is Amy, also known as Nature Girl. Amy writes, I had an RNY on April 20th, 2009. I'm a freak because less than 2 weeks from my surgery date, I was wading in a river fly fishing. I'm a motorcycle driving, fly fishing, card making, surgically altered freak.
Way to go, Amy. Jump right out there and move your ass.
Is it move your ass or is it move yo ass?
Yo ass!
Jump right out there and move your ass. Great example to set for others.
Now, ain't it time to head on over to the dumping ground?
See, you wanted me to do a push and I hosed it all up.
I don't feel good.
Welcome to the dumping ground.
On this week's dumping ground, we're continuing our look at plastic surgery.
Yo, Linda, I was told as a weight loss surgery patient, we should always refer to it as reconstructive surgery and not plastic surgery, so people can get their insurance to cover it. We should start setting a trend.
Well, okay then. Continuing our look into reconstructive surgery. This week we take a look at another fun upper body part, the upper arms.
No, go ahead. I was just going to make a smart-ass comment. I didn't mean to stop you in mid.
An arm lift or brachioplasty reshapes the under portion of the upper arm, from the underarm region to the elbow.
After a lot of weight loss, many post-surgical patients end up with what's commonly referred to as batwings.
Batwings!
While exercise may strengthen and improve the underlying muscle tone of the upper arm, it can't address the extra skin that's lost its elasticity or the underlying weakened tissue and localized fat deposits.
So what does an arm lift do? It reduces the excess skin and fat between the underarm and elbow, reshaping your arm to result in smoother skin and more pleasing contours.
This will achieve an improved look to the arm, but there will definitely be a scar. I've talked to a few patients that have had this surgery, and it's definitely not for wimps.
The average time of healing and recovery from brachioplasty is 2 to 6 weeks, during which time your surgeon may recommend the use of compression garments.
And a sneezing dog. Hey, you two, knock it up.
During which time your surgeon may recommend the use of compression garments and may prescribe pain medications. Also keep in mind, it's your arms we're talking about here. This surgery requires a bit of recovery time and you'll have to make sure that you have someone around to help you if needed.
Like any other reconstructive surgery, do your research and make sure you find a physician that is extremely experienced in this type of surgery.
Now it's time to alter your reality.
I mean, you got to do that again because that didn't sound very good.
Welcome to Altered Reality. This week we're going to get a little serious on you. I hope you don't mind.
Many times I hear pre- and post-ops talk about the help they've gotten from the weight loss surgery community, and they ask, how can I give back?
While attending this year's ASMBS meeting, I found an organization that can help you do just that. This organization is the Obesity Action Coalition, or OAC. They can be found on the web at obesityaction.org.
The OAC is a not-for-profit organization dedicated to giving a voice to those affected by obesity.
Not just those of us that have had or are going to have surgery, but anyone who's suffering from the disease of obesity.
The OAC was formed to build a nationwide coalition of patients to spread the message of the need for obesity education. They educate by providing a wide variety of free resources on obesity, morbid obesity, and childhood obesity, as well as information on the consequences and treatments of these conditions. On the advocacy front, they conduct a variety of efforts on both the national and state levels and encourage individuals to do the same.
This advocacy is drastically needed as insurance companies and even certain parts of the government are trying to make it harder for those in need to receive obesity treatment, not just bariatric surgery, but any preventative treatment for this disease. If you saw the interview I did with Barbara Thompson at the ASMBS meeting, she spoke about how Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee was requiring patients to take an IQ test to qualify for surgery. By bringing this to the media's attention, the OAC was instrumental in bringing an end to this practice.
And in these economic times, and with focus being on healthcare reform, now really is the time for the obese and formerly obese to speak out and help others.
So please, go to the OAC's website to sign up as a friend. And if you can afford to, pay the $20 a year to become a member.
I was struck by the comments of ASMBS President Scott Shakora when Tony interviewed him. He said, "If obesity patients put up the same fight as breast cancer and HIV patients did, we would win." Think on that. If you truly want a way to give back, the OAC is a perfect way to do it.
And as you're getting freaky about the OAC, let's freak on!
Welcome to the Freak On segment. This week we want to share with you a great recipe from one of my all-time favorite cooking guys. We want you to meet Sam, the cooking guy. Not only a great cook, but a fellow San Diegan.
What I love about his recipes is how easy they are and how many of them are pretty bariatric friendly. He's got tons of recipes on his website. He came out with his own cookbook and can also be seen on Discovery Health Channel on his show called Just Cook This.
He's like a famous dude. So with his permission, we are going to bring you a recipe for
shrimp fouillon. Here's what you'll need. 1 jar of chicken gravy, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 6 eggs beaten, 1/3 cup of green onions finely chopped with a little extra for garnish afterwards, 3/4 a cup of fresh bean sprouts, 1 cup of cooked baby shrimp, and a little bit of vegetable oil. So the first thing you do is pour the gravy into a pot and add the 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Stir and heat over low until bubbly and hot. Preheat your skillet over medium heat, putting in a little oil.
The top's not off. Gotta pop the top there so that we can...
Alright, so we start that over again.
Yeah.
Next thing you do is you beat the eggs really well in a bowl.
How long you gotta beat the
Beaten
eggs?
till they're really well beat. Next, add the green onions, bean sprouts, and baby shrimp to the beaten eggs and stir well. And then pour the egg mixture into the hot pan, making 4 pancake-sized rounds. Cook for 2 or 3 minutes and flip to cook on the other side.
Time to flip yet?
Not yet, almost.
You can do it.
Ready?
Ready, go. Just do it fast.
I'm scared.
Just do it fast.
I'm scared!
Do it fast. Nice flipping! How long do you cook it on that side?
2 to 3 minutes. Once both sides are cooked, put the pancake onto a plate and spoon some gravy over it. Oh, look at that. Ooh, how pretty is that? And you take a little bit of the gravy. And you drizzle. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Mmm.
How good is it?
It is so good. Tastes like egg foo young. It's just great. It's light, shrimpy, beefy, soy. So good.
If you want more information on Sam, as well as recipes and videos, go to thecookingguy.com and have a look. Sam has plenty of great recipes and his style is right up our alley. I'm even taking one of his cooking classes. I'm just so excited.
You didn't seem that excited.
Well, that's it for this week.
Yep, stay tuned for the results of our summer dessert contest and don't forget to support our sponsors.
And we're really excited about some of the new finds we discovered at the ASMBS conference. So keep coming back to check those out. See you on the flip side. We're really excited about some of the new finds we discovered at the ASMBS conference. So, son of a bitch.
Hairball. This week we take a look at another fun, okay, you're going too fast.
Sorry.